5, Marlene Harnick. What do you love to do for fun? What do you love to do for fun, Marlene Harnick?
What did you love to do for fun? The answer to that question helped my son build up his self-esteem. Mr. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, was our guest. When my son was 9 years old in elementary school, he was having a hard time with the school assignments. One of the things he did was write mirror image, not backwards. The teacher was not happy about that because he was keeping doing over and over. He didn't understand either because it came natural for him. He was able to read what he wrote. The teacher sent negative reports about him. Therefore, this boy, full of energy and curiosity, was not happy. Started being aggressive and angry. My husband remembered that when he was at that age, he also has some issues at school. He started doing some research and find out that his behavior was very similar to dyslexia symptoms. We called right away the teacher and the school psychologist and arranged a meeting to ask them for help. When we met them, they told us, we don't have any help for dyslexia. The only thing we can do is test him for learning disability. And he took the test. He scored 33% in English and 90% in math. That meant he was a smart boy. However, no help for him. We needed to do that ourselves. We hired a tutor, Mary. She came over and asked him a lot of questions. He was specialized in kids with learning disability. She asked many questions to him, and one of them was, David, what did you love to do for fun? And as you know, when you ask a kid about that, he started talking and talking. And then she was so excited to say, David, I want you to start writing about what you love to do for fun. That's going to be your assignment. And he started, and little by little, it started increasing. Started enjoying reading and writing. His grades improved in English in school. But that was not the only problem. He also had difficulties in finishing a task that had a series of steps to be completed. The other thing he did also was he was only able to do one task at a time. But it seems to me it's very common in some males. It seems like it never goes away. He challenged himself when he was in high school. He participated in speech debates, sports, comparable swimming, took college classes. One of them was history that requires a lot of reading and writing. He scored high in the group. From then, he went to college, Evergreen State College from Olympia, Washington. When he learned that being a tree hugger was okay and was the thing to do. While he was in college, in school, he loved working with kids. In high school, he taught swimming. In college, he was a camp counselor. Every time he gets his group of kids, he will have one or two of them have so much energy that they get in trouble. The way how he helped them was they asked them to be his assistants, his helper. That way they have to follow the rules, behave, and be busy. No time for trouble. The kids love him. They call him the Nature Dave. David graduated in biology. He lives in California. He is an inspector of organic farms. He travels all over the states and audits farms. Dyslexia still haunts him. He knows what he can do and what he cannot do. Therefore, he has decided that his life needs to be simple and practical. As you can see, what David loved to do for fun helped him to break the barriers that life brought to him and still brings to him. Build up his self-esteem and be successful. With this in mind, I'm going to be asking you, all of you, to think about what do you like to do for fun? Whatever it is. Either it's on your own, for you, or personal, or for somebody else. It might help tonight, tomorrow, sometime in the future. Mr. Tucker.